Hi.
Hi, everyone. Here we are again. And we just wanted to kind of wrap up from what we've been talking about in the last 4 weeks. We have been sharing with you the different elements of the program that we've been recommending for all of these years. That when we eat a wide variety of organic, high nutrient dense whole foods, the body's provided with what it needs to restore health.
Yeah, and to not only restore health, but have energy levels. And on the subtle level, more clarity, creativity, love, compassion. As we align and come into balance with what the body really needs, we express more of who we really are naturally.
Yeah, it's interesting. What I hear you saying in that, or at least what comes to me, is how we really have this birthright to be energetic, to have high levels of energy and clarity, and that the food we eat and our lifestyle, the activities we do,
Sure.
have a lot to do with whether we are able to experience that birthright.
So many MDs who help people restore their health in North America are recommending plant based, high nutrient dense foods because it works for almost every condition that we create. And those conditions that we create come from imbalance. And so when you begin to eat the way the body thrives, you come back into balance. And in that balanced place, you're more rested, you're more expressive of the richness of this life.
Yeah, it's beautiful because when we give the body what it needs, the body does all the work. We don't have to do anything to try and shift the body to have the right blood pressure or shift the body to deal with blood sugar regulation. We don't need to add meds to try and modulate or change what's happening in the body. The body does all the work for us.
Yeah.
And so it's really, I guess, probably the reason that these MDs who are helping people restore their health are kind of giving these same guidelines is because this is the way everybody ate as the human species was evolving.
True, true.
We only had a wide variety of food because we had to eat it when it was fresh. So that means in the spring we'd have asparagus, and in the summer we would have plums, and you'd have this wide variety because that's what was available, just naturally.
Yeah.
And organic was the only thing happening, and high nutrient dense was the result because food, when it's grown in the wild, it's grown at a pace where the soil maintains its high nutrient value. The reason that we have diminishing nutritional value in the food today is the intensive agriculture that we do, and it strips the soil of the nutrients so that the plants can't bring them up into the food we eat.
So if you've had a nudge or even a thought, I'd like to try that, but I just never get around to it, contact us because the work we're doing makes it really exciting and creative and fun. Tell them about.
Yeah, we've been working with I guess this is our second 6 week program. We're just wrapping up, going into the sixth week. So we've been working with dozens of people in the last few months, and some of them have been really skeptical, and actually most of them have come to us because they say they want to lose weight. But right from the get-go, in the first few weeks, they realize this is so much more than about losing weight. They start having more energy, they start having more clarity.
And less pain.
And less pain,
Yeah.
And the pounds start dropping. But the fun part is the food part. They really start getting into how delicious these foods can be. And they've completely changed.
And fun to create.
Yeah.
We really encourage you to access your own inner wisdom with everything that you put in your mouth or do in your life. So it makes it just this joyful, creative process where you're learning more about you and about the power of your body.
Yeah. So if you have an interest in kind of exploring this more, learning the tips and tricks to be able to transition over to this high nutrient dense whole food lifestyle, I would say, give us a call or I guess write us.
Yeah, check in on the comments below that you'd like to connect, and we'll connect. Or you can do it on the contact me above.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, now recipe. The recipe today is so good. It's red lentils with a lot of celery, carrots, onion, garlic, ginger, and a bit of dried herb. It's heaven. So try it. You know, I know a lot of you compile these recipes and save them with the idea of preparing them someday. Well, try this one right away. It's simple to make and it's so good. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
We send our love.
See you next week.